My son's looking at the carton going, Mom, this was $70. We didn't even get anything. Yeah, I know, kid. And he doesn't even remember a time when you could get a 2-bedroom apartment in a decent area of town for $600 a month. Now a 1-bedroom apartment in a mediocre part of town is $2,000 a month. Gas is $5.49 a gallon. It cost me $65 to fill up my tank. Before COVID, my grocery bill per month was $350. Now it's $600 a month, and I buy the exact same amount of groceries. This shit is out of control. What does the bourgeoisie think that the outcome of this is going to be? They cannot possibly believe that extracting every last dime out of the working class by inflating all of the prices and paying us poverty wages is a sustainable economic model. And the thing is that I could be mad at the bourgeoisie all day long, but they are doing exactly what is expected. They are greedy sociopaths. This is what they do. I am more mad at Americans because instead of uniting against this common enemy who is robbing us blind, we are fighting over whether or not drag queens can read books to children. At what point are we going to stop taking this shit lying down, put our foots down, and say, fuck this, and not allow it anymore? We cannot even afford to live in this country. We can't even afford to die in this country. The Republican Party is bought and paid for by the same greedy sociopaths who are robbing you, me, and our families blind every day. They are manipulating you into believing that they are going to save you from the problems that they created in your life. They have not walked a single inch in your working class shoes. They have no idea the struggle that you and I go through every day in this economy just to feed our families and keep them safe. They are gaslighting you into believing that I am your enemy so that you're distracted while they continue to do their dirt behind your back, because they know that if you knew what they were doing, you wouldn't vote for them anymore. Why are you listening to them? The Democratic Party, with the exception of a very small few, is filled with weak and spineless politicians who placate to everyone just so that they can get reelected because they want to maintain some semblance of power in Congress. Why are you placing all of your faith and hope in this party to save us? Your religious leaders are funded by the same corporate sponsors who have bought your politicians, and they are weaponizing your faith against you so that you are distracted by a made-up enemy, your gay neighbor or your liberal coworker, so that you are not paying attention to the extreme financial crimes that they are committing against all of us right under your nose. In the richest country in the world, 500,000 people are homeless when there are more than enough homes to house them, and millions of children are hungry or food insecure, having their one free meal taken away from them at school. 10-year-olds are being forced to bear the child of their rapist. People are rationing their insulin and dying because they cannot afford health care. The water's polluted, the air is polluted, the soil is devoid of nutrients because we have oversaturated it in pesticides. We're not going to be able to grow our own food in the coming decades. The planet is literally dying. And they are putting hotels up in space and telling you that they can't afford to pay you a living wage, and you are believing them. This period is going to go down in the history books as one of the most epic failures that America ever allowed to happen. Future generations are going to study this time in history and ask themselves, why did they not do anything? How could they not see? And if you're sitting behind your phone right now and thinking to yourself, it's not me, it's those goddamn weirdo trans kids, then you are the people that they will be talking about. Wake the fuck up.
Proof inflation will ruin us all.
I went to Target yesterday and bought 2 bottles of hair product, a bottle of shampoo, a box of trash bags, and 1 Halloween decoration. $70 on my Target Red card. That's with my 5% discount. My son's looking at the cart and going, Mom, this was $70. We didn't even get anything. Yeah, I know, kid. And he doesn't even remember a time when you could get a 2-bedroom apartment in a decent area of town.
Yeah, this is the book of Jude, verse 24. Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy, to the only wise power, our Savior, glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and ever. so be it. Giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruchaha, Kodash. Double honor to my teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone, who watch over our souls. Shalom to the Akim worldwide that are sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruchaha, Kodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 or 2. To you all, stay strong and stay mighty. So here I'm the brother, the disciple Koshab Benyamin from the branch in Great Millstone, Barbados, who is getting evicted in America. The latest data shows a grim reality for millions of US adults and children facing eviction as the housing crisis worsens for renters. All the signs are pointing to a recession that will cost Americans their jobs. Veteran-born investor Jeff Gundlach says layoffs are coming. And yesterday I went to do a job, and this couple was evicted. Right? This couple was evicted. The man wasn't working, and the landlord called back for her house because she and her husband, going through divorce, and she want the house to refurbish it and that she can live in it, etc. So a lot of things happening, and honestly, they might do work for put me onto this job. Right? He was paying for the job because that's his friend, his close friend, so to speak. And he called me to go and do this job. So after I assessed everything that was going on, right, I couldn't even charge this man the full price, because he going through his own problems as well too. Me in a society where Micah 2 and 10, let me get that precept. Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So this place is not our rest. Is right? So I cannot charge the full price for doing that move yesterday. After I assessed what's going on, and you women too, because the woman that was there, she was flabbergasted as to where the things was going when we got there. Yes, right? Basically, not putting the man business all out there, but the man living in a container right now, not a container home with windows, running water, etc. He might just living in a container. The man that the contractor uses for storage for his materials, etc. He living in there right now, and a woman ain't gonna really stick around in a situation like that. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna stick around. So when they saw all of that, and they look at the woman, they tell myself, look, boy, suppose that can be me tomorrow. You know what I mean? Suppose that can be tomorrow. Is right? Because if the US is impacted by inflation, even here in Barbados we under inflation, big man. It's right? Everything going up. And inflation profits the government, not the consumer. I was trying to get the news clip, but I didn't get it in time. So we here under inflation already, so the bills can go up. Electricity, water, groceries, diesel, fuel, etc. They can go up. Is right? So suppose that happened to me tomorrow, so that way can charge the man the full. I could not charge the man the full price, big man. I could not do it because let me get a preset there. Is in the apocrypha, right? Is in the apocrypha. Let's watch train in a minute. Is right? They charge the man a fraction of what that job would normally cost. He basically took a loss, but I didn't care because I know we're having me tomorrow. Sirach 38:22. Remember my judgment, for thine also shall be so. Yesterday for me, and today for thee. You see? So, yeah, I know we're having me tomorrow, boy. But I would like some form of mercy to be showed. You know, if it comes to that, you know what I mean? But yeah, these times coming, boy. It's right. The scripture says, "Be even as pilgrims."
These were seen over San Diego.
Upon the earth. There's one video trying to get here. This man talking about inflation in the U.S. He took pictures of groceries a year prior, and he's comparing it. I know we're trying to find it there, but you can't find it all of a sudden. But yeah, you heard well, she might be eating it, I know, but talking about how bad things is, and that's what really how Rome fell, how ancient Rome fell, high taxation, you know what I mean? Inflation. Is right? So we heading into a course of really our faith can really get my faith can really get put to the test, boy, because suppose that happened to me, really happen, it will happen to me, because the one riders up, which means Lord willing, I ain't taking that charagma, you know what I mean, that mark, right? Because Barbados already got digital ID. I ain't get mine yet, but basically, you know, that's the way things operating through digital ID. You already got artificial intelligence here in one of the radio stations. You know what I mean? A lot of things going on in the world, and you can't be that blind to ignore it. Is right? So I'm trying to find that video, boy. Can't find it at all, boy. So yeah, supposed to get put up on the streets. What do you do with your faith? Let me get that preset. Shall you find faith on the earth? Let me get that preset there, right? You know, supposed to become homeless, right? Will they still believe in the Lord? You know what I mean? Will they still cleave unto Him, or will they get weak like Judas and sell out the Lord? Is that right? 2 Ezra 5:1. That's it? No, man. Shall you find faith on the earth, man? That's one they want to get, man. See? Might lose my car, you know, my quote unquote worldly possessions, but they ain't really mine when you dig deep into it. Is right? But the comfort of quote unquote having them, you know what I mean, is what can be taken away. But your brothers in the chat say it's better to let go of something than to have it taken away. So if you fight for these things, right, to keep them, it's going to hit you harder than you just letting it go, right? I ain't finding that precept at all. Matthew 6 and 33. Matthew 6. Let me get that one, man. Matthew 6 Try and make this here short. St. Matthew 6. St. Matthew chapter 6 and verse let me go to 13. And lead us not into temptation. Don't let me, because that word temptation goes back to the word sin. Is right? But deliver us from evil, bad times, boy. You know what I mean? For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Right? St. Matthew 6:19. Lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So this should be our mindset. Because the biggest thief, you saw Edom, he's coming, he's stealing your life every day. Peace, peace, you know what I mean? Stripping your quote unquote rights, your privacy, etc. But he can fully come in. He can fully come in with guns blazing, so to speak. You know what I mean? You can, and the only way you can get, quote unquote, get back your things is if you take that charagma. But remember, lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth. And a lot of people are going to seek to do that. Right? St. Matthew 6. So like here. Everyone getting the NLT version. St. Matthew 6:19, the NLT version. Don't store up treasures here on earth, where moths eat them up, and rust destroys them, and where thieves break in and steal. Right? Don't store up these things, big man. Security cameras, you know what I mean? Just to make sure, but you can see somebody breaking in your home, you know? May stealing fuel from your cars. You know what I mean? Stealing your rims. Yeah, this place is not our rest. This place is a constant worry. And like I said, when I encountered that job yesterday, I could not charge the full price. I took a loss on that job, big man. But I ain't care because I know what's gonna happen to me tomorrow. And that was all that was going through my head. And you women that got many Lord that this can happen to, will you abandon him? You know? Or women that claim they need the truth with a man in Lord, if that was to happen, will you abandon him? You know what I mean? Will you abandon him? Because I was looking at that woman yesterday, boy, and I can see the man ready to rough it out. I can see the man ready to, I can hold from here a little bit till things get better, you know what I mean? That was his mindset, but I can see she was distraught. She was distraught, big man. Like, what the fuck? Like she was trying to get my attention too. Like after she realized where the stuff going, she looked at me like, what the fuck? This man already yet? And I ignored and I got the truck and just, cause I ain't forming a conversation, brother. That's between you and he. You know what I mean? I ain't, boy, that ain't my problem. You know what I mean? So, yeah, will you hold faith? I'm trying to find that precept, boy. St. Luke 18 verse 8. St. Luke 18 verse 8. I tell you, let me go to verse 7. St. Luke 18 verse 7. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? You know what I mean? Will he find his children still believing in him, regardless of the circumstance? No, I incorporate that into my prayer now. You know what I mean? As in, don't let nothing in this world or any circumstance I in take you away from me, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, boy, because yesterday that was an eye-opener for me. You see? A real eye-opener. And they telling you the days coming where I ain't gonna be faced with that. You see? I ain't gonna be faced with that. See? I'm still trying to find that video, man. I can't find it for some fucking reason, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, boy, harder times coming, boy. You know what I mean? Satan as a roaring lion, walking for boat, seeking whom he may devour. And each one of us can get put to the test, boy. See? Still trying to find that video there that he had on deck there. All of a sudden they can't find the video now, bro. Man, everything going up, boy. Everything going up, big man.
Here's what a body looks like.
So the elites think they can get, what's that preset, boy? Job. Man, that's Job, boy. That's Job. Job 5. See if we get that preset there, boy. Job 5 verse 12. Job chapter 5. Let me see what verse 11 says. Man, straight to the point. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Right. And that word enterprise goes back to the word success. Right? So he's gonna get majority of the world under their spell. You know, that's Revelation 13. That's Revelation 13. And Revelation 13, hold a minute. Revelation 13 and 1, let me see. Yeah, and 3. And I saw one of his heads as they were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. So this is the Roman Empire was taken down, and now they're coming back in power. So the deadly wound was healed, so they're back a second time. And the whole world wondered after the beast. The whole world wondered after the beast. So this whole world, majority of these people in the world, boy, they're not written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Is that right?
Strong's G 2296, Thalmadzo.
You see? This is the word the whole world wondered after the beast, right? It says
Strong's G 2296, Thalmadzo.
And that's what the word wonder. And it means to admire, have in admiration. Right? Have in admiration, to wonder, marvel at. So the whole world has this world in admiration, you know what I mean? They love this current world. So they're going to, whatever the beast says to do, they can follow suit. Right? The word admiration. The word admiration means respect and warm approval, praise, extolment, high regard. So the whole world has this world in high regard, and that's why many live in this truth to go back into the world, because they have this world in high regard. You understand? They laud it. You know what I mean? They laud it. Right? You want to get about this preset here? Right? So like a minute. See, Matthew 10:39. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. Right, so because of the current situations now, a lot of people can make a choice. When that commandment is instituted, that Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this beast is going to institute that charagma, and if you find your life, meaning you want to get back the life you had before, right? You can lose it. But he that loseth his life for my sake, we believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, even unto death, regardless of the circumstance we find ourselves in, God's going to reward us. Right? But the majority of the world can't see what we see. Even the ones that call themselves Israel, they can't see what we see. You know, 2/3. Moses left the treasures of Egypt for a season. Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Here's the point. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So we gotta be faithful to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, even if it means our life. Even if it means my life, big man. You know what I mean? 1 Thessalonians 5. But you know, before you read that, let me show you what's going on here. This is the video I was looking for.
This man reveals the true food inflation by comparing prices with the price tags on photos he took a year ago.
So I'm walking around Costco here and I'm noticing these prices. For example, these Madras lentils, $15.99. I bought those a year ago for $6.99. I keep getting told that we got, 6-7% inflation. You gotta be kidding me. Let's look at what else we got going on here. We literally bought this chicken broth, $5.69, 2 months ago. Dang, this is the flour we were buying for $5.99 last year.
The government has its own math that they manipulate in a dodgy way. This man reveals the true food inflation by comparing prices with the price tags on photos he took a year ago.
So I'm walking around Costco here and I'm noticing these prices. For example,
So like I said, boy, suppose you find myself in that position, like the man I told you about yesterday. They made the job for, you know what I mean? 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But all the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that ever unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, Then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon the woman with child, and they shall not escape. You see? So broad is a way that leads to death. So when you wander after the beast, this kingdom, you know what I mean, and to try to seek your life, to keep the life you once had, right? Not all want to be digital slaves, you know what I mean, and that's what the elites want. So they don't mind you being evicted. They don't mind you out there protesting. But that's all the plan. But then some form of normalcy, quote unquote normalcy, can come, because when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon the woman with child, and they shall not escape. New Living Translation, 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 3. When people are saying everything is peaceful and secure, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains begin, and there will be no escape. Verse 4, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief, right? So our eyes should be open. You know what I mean? St. Luke 21:25, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. So you only in the beginning of sorrows, but Matthew 24. Verse 26, men's hearts feeling them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. So you can see a lot of backstabbing, you can a lot of grudge for money is getting increased. What's that in Peter? First Timothy Slovakia. Second Timothy 3 verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, and the heading for it is difficult times will come. Difficult times will come. So, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. So you can see a person's true state, their true character will be revealed in these latter days. You know what I mean? Their true character will be revealed. Without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent fears, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. Which leads me to my last preset. Hebrews 11. Lovers of pleasures, right? Hebrews 11. Jump straight to the point. The triumphs of faith, right? And 23. By faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw he was a proper child. And they were not afraid of the king's commandment. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, esteeming the reproach of Hamashiach greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. By faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured as seeing him who is invisible. So they ain't got this same mindset, you know what I mean? Hebrews 11:16. But now they desire a better country, that is, an heavenly. So that's what we're looking forward to. The kingdom of heaven on earth. Is right? No more pain, no more sorrow, no more evictions, you know what I mean? No more worries, is right? That is in heavenly. Wherefore the Most High is not ashamed to be called their power, for he have prepared for them a city. See? So yeah, I just wanted to do this video here, you know? In hopes that, the scripture says, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High. You know what I mean? Yeah, the kingdom of heaven is coming, man. So, many sorrows can come first. Let me get this last preset, right? People owe you money, can't pay it because of going through hardships. You know what I mean? Psalms 30 verse 5. For his anger endureth but a moment. In his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. And when that day start rise, which is our Lord Yahweh Shai, your whole world can be at rest, man. You know what I mean? But for now, these things gotta be, God is prophecy, the Lord's will be done. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Barakatam.